What if the confusion of languages around the world began with a single tower? A structure so ambitious, so colossal, it threatened the very order of the heavens. Could the story of the Tower of Babel be more than just a myth? Welcome to Epic Time Journeys, where forgotten legends meet timeless truths. Today we explore one of the most enigmatic tales in ancient history, the Tower of Babel. Is it a symbolic story crafted to explain human division, or does it hint at a real ancient structure lost to time? According to the book of Genesis, after the Great Flood, humanity was united. One people, one language. They migrated east and settled on the plains of Shinar, now believed to be part of modern-day Iraq. There they made a bold decision. Come, let us build ourselves a city, with a tower that reaches to the heavens, so that we may make a name for ourselves and not be scattered over the face of the whole earth. The story takes a dramatic turn. God, observing their construction, intervenes, not by destruction, but by confusion. He scrambles their language, making communication impossible. The people scatter and the great tower is left unfinished. It was called Babel, because there the Lord confused the language of the whole world. But was this just a cautionary tale against pride? Or, could there be archaeological evidence behind the legend? Some scholars believe the Tower of Babel was inspired by real structures known as ziggurats, those massive temple towers built in Mesopotamia. One ziggurat really stands out, the Etemenanki of Babylon. Ancient texts describe it as a 7-level tower, reaching a height of nearly 300 feet, colossal by ancient standards. Dedicated to the god Marduk, it stood right at the heart of the city, a beacon of divine connection between heaven and earth. Greek historian Herodotus, writing in the 5th century BCE, even described a massive stepped tower in Babylon. Could he have seen the remnants of Etemenanki, the very inspiration behind the biblical story? Yet not everyone is convinced. Some argue that the Babel narrative is allegorical, meant to explain the origins of different languages and cultures. Others suggest it was a political critique, warning against centralized power and unchecked ambition. Still, clues from cuneiform tablets, royal inscriptions and Babylonian chronicles continue to tantalize. Archaeologists in the 20th century uncovered the base of a ziggurat in Babylon that matches ancient descriptions. German archaeologist Robert Koldewey spent over a decade excavating the site, piecing together the foundation of what may have once been the biblical tower. Curiously, even Alexander the Great is said to have ordered the restoration of this mysterious ziggurat. But it was already in ruins, and his death halted the reconstruction. Could it be that the Tower of Babel was not merely a myth, but a memory, distorted by time, yet rooted in truth? And what about the languages? Modern linguistics has traced language families back to a few ancient roots. While no single origin has been confirmed, the idea of a once unified human tongue isn't as far-fetched as it once seemed. In the end, the Tower of Babel may be both, a real architectural wonder and a powerful symbol, a tale of ambition, unity, and divine intervention that has echoed through millennia. So was the Tower of Babel fact or fiction? Perhaps it was both, a legend born from the bricks of Babylon, and a mirror held up to humanity's eternal desire to reach beyond its limits. Thank you for joining this journey through time. Subscribe for more epic stories from the shadows of history. Until next time, keep questioning, keep seeking, and keep journeying through the echoes of the past.